Alright YouTube, so my brother Mark ordered this Apollo Supermoto dirt bike. It's a 250cc pit bike. It's right off of Amazon. It came within like 4 days. Now it comes on a 18-wheeler. I'll show you that here. We actually had to meet him down the street because there's nowhere for the truck to park on the street. So I'll show you that clip right here. And then I basically just wanted to show you guys this dirt bike. It's a street moto bike, and it comes in pieces, so we actually had to put it together. It comes in different colors. It's about $2K. Just wanted to make a quick video about the simple process of putting it together, and then I'll get Mark to actually do a review on it. So check it out. Okay. We just slid it over from the truck into the bed of the truck. What do you think, Mark?
Go! I want to get it off the trail and
ready to get to work? It's a pretty heavy box, so we're gonna get the tractor to help us lift it up to the ground.
Holy moly!
What do you think, Grayson?
You know what else I'm gonna do, Chris? Remember what I did with my other bike and I covered in the tires?
Yeah.
Do the same thing with this. Alright. You guys have to be careful.
I'd say they packaged it pretty well.
Yeah.
Box was pretty heavy though. All right, Mark, so we got the thing all together. Overall, you got it beaten in a little bit. What are your thoughts?
Got 25 miles on it. Putting it together wasn't so bad. The fairing kits, plastic fairing kits, they didn't fit together really well. Getting the bolts back in them, kind of a pain in the ass. But overall, I mean, I love this thing, dude. This thing is nice. I should have waited a little longer to break it in a little more, but I ran it to about 15 miles and then I changed the oil out of it, which the oil that came out of it would look like piss. So I'm glad I didn't leave that in there for too long. I used some of my Lucas oil stabilizer. I put 10W40 in it. All in all, she runs good. Suspension is a little bit tight. All the lights work. Sounds good. Sounds
street
strong.
legal.
I had to tension the back chain a little bit, but you definitely want to make sure that you go over this thing from front to back, because there were bolts that were loose, and they will come loose. So I seen another guy where he told you to go over it 3 times as you break it in, and that's a really good idea. I would definitely recommend that. And like I said, I probably should have waited a little bit longer to get it out on the road, but I took it out on the road yesterday and I loved it even more. rides freaking sweet on the road, man. And
so beside the flarings on it, what else was wrong with it when you got it?
well, whoever put the engine together on it, they ran the fuel lines and some of the vacuum lines. When we first went to start it up, there was no reason why it shouldn't have started right up. But when they had this on here, they had the fuel line kinked. So when I put fuel in it, went to start it up, it wouldn't start up for shit. Then I realized, I started looking at it, I'm like, well, it's not getting any fuel because the fuel line's kinked at the bottom. So I had to take that off. I still got to rerun that a certain way. And the only other thing is, it's got the vacuum line to the valves up at the top of the head. And this piece here was just hanging there. Like
it was missing the hose, the connector piece.
So there was a little nipple in the air box right here. It looked like something needed to go there. And the actual filter that's on it, they had that on backwards. So instead it's an in and an out, but they had it flipped around and it was just hanging here. So luckily I had a piece of hose where I stuck that on there and stuck it on the nipple to the air box, so it wasn't just getting all the gunk and shit from outside, it's actually breathing in air from through the filter. So,
but other than that, she runs good.
She runs really well. The front suspension, the brakes are amazing. Like I said, I would definitely, before you start running it a little too hard, make sure you change the oil in it, because the oil that came out of it was junk. It looked like, it kind of worried me at first because it was like silverish. So I was like, well, that looks like shaving.
It's a breaking in fluid.
I ran a magnet through it and didn't find anything come out of it, so that's a good sign.
Well, she's
man, it's
pretty much brand new, 2K. Overall, what do you think for a 2K?
I think it was worth it, 100%. I'll be able to ride back and forth to work. It's good on gas. Make sure you run some of the best fuel you can get through it, like always. And here's another thing I did go out and get, but you guys can check this out. I went out to my local auto store and I bought these extra lights and actually wired them right into my high beams. So it went from this to that's my high beam now, and it made one hell of a difference.
Right.
That was before, and that's with it now. So at nighttime, like when I go to work in the morning, it's dark out, so that's a big plus that I needed and I wanted. It took me 10 minutes to put it in. It's easy. The wiring diagram's in the actual manual for it. I mean,
so how long did it take us to put it together?
A good afternoon.
Maybe like 3 hours or so. You had it fired up. We had it running.
We had it fired up in less than 4 hours. It was like 3.5 hours.
But that's pretty much it for the 250 Apollo.
I mean, they say break it in for 300 miles, but like I said, this has only got 25 miles on it, and I've clocked it at 73 miles an hour yesterday.
That's pretty fast.
It's definitely nice. It'll cruise at 50 easy, comfortably. So I really like that, but I think I'm gonna get a smaller sprocket for the back so I can up that, maybe try to get it to run 60.
You also were talking about getting that carburetor. We can also make another video for that when you do some tune-ups for it.
I do get it broken. I got a carburetor coming, and then I'm gonna probably try to take some of the exhaust out of it, some of the baffles.
So if you guys want to see anything like that, definitely like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you want to see next. We also got this 100 Kawasaki over here we can make some videos on. Just got a new carburetor for that. Gonna change the head gasket. So yeah, that's pretty much a wrap.
That's it, man. Hope you enjoyed it.